Hello, hello. Now you should hear me. Hello, hello. Now you should hear me. Nice. Now you should hear me. Sorry for the echo. Now it should be fixed. Okay, let me just fix the chat because, of course, it's not working. Of course. And today we are on Dolphin, by the way, so I'm pretty happy about that. That's pretty nice. Yes, I can hear you fine. Okay, let's try and fix the chat. Chat box. Oh, you see that? We have a problem here. Okay, you can try and write something. What happens if I do this? Okay, I'm in game, everything properly shows. Except for the chat, of course. Yo, Asura, welcome. Okay, I need to fix the chat. Real bad. I can't understand why it's not working. Let me just remove the chat box thingy. Let's try to put it up again. I don't know why it's not working. YouTube chat is included. Okay, so what's the problem with that? We put the chat here. I guess it's okay. Okay. Hello, Merlin. Welcome. And chat isn't working. Ah. So funny. Well, whatever. Okay, let me just pick the phone real quick and I'm gonna check the chat from the phone. That's it. Ah, damn it. I hate that. Also, I got a cold, as you can hear from my voice, so I ask for excuses since now if my sound quality isn't the best. It's not about the microphone though. So you're gonna move the stream to Twitch then, or nah? Nah, I don't think so. I don't like Twitch and I don't plan to have any growth whatsoever. I just plan to make content where the people knows me the most, which is YouTube. Getchemol, che racconti? Esattamente chi sei Getchemol? Sei nel gruppo o sei semplicemente un utente che non conosco? Che tal Fabio? Saludos para mi amigo Samuel. Sammy. Si eres tú, claro. so you guys can ask me for questions and then I will try to answer to you. Sí, jaja, soy Samuel. Oh, qué bueno. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Qué tal? John es mi primer nombre. Ah, no sabía eso. Interesante. It's so nice to be back on Dolphin, by the way. You can't understand how much difference there's between PCX2 and Dolphin in Picklab. It's so wonderful. You can just do everything here. ¿Qué tal, bro? ¿Me puedes enseñar a hacer sipeo? I have so many questions, master. Okay. You can ask whatever you want. Of course, even if you ask, why do you pick Super Trunks instead of going with Base Armor Trunks? You should expect obvious answers, but I will try to answer to all of the questions, actually. I have no problems also with the ones which I consider basic questions. Ok. ¿Qué tal, bro? ¿Me puedes enseñar a hacer sipeo? El sipeo es un movimiento que es como el vuelo rápido combinado con las ráfagas y se tiene que hacer dos cosas. La primera es que entender que no todos los personajes pueden hacer sipeo y un buen sipeo no está solo en las ráfagas y el movimiento, pero también en las animaciones de ráfagas. Por ejemplo, lo voy a poner así: Gotenks, después de una ráfaga, inmediatamente puede moverse. Y yo creo que es una de las ráfagas más rápidas del juego. Así que el chipeo con el Gotenks saliría bueno si no fuera por, como ves, la precisión de las ráfagas. Para hacer un buen chipeo, como ves, yo mantengo una dirección que sea la izquierda, porque no sé por qué, a la derecha no me parece tan bueno y tal vez pasan cosas así. O sea que te quedas demasiado al lado y para hacer la ráfaga hace la reindirización automática. No sé cómo se dice en español, pero así es. A la izquierda nunca me pasa, así que yo creo que para hacer el sipeo sería mucho mejor ir para la izquierda. También quiero hacer notar que yo nunca voy exactamente a la izquierda, pero voy a la izquierda y un poco arriba. Puede ser complicado hacer la cancelación con R1 porque eso te puede pasar. Por ejemplo, haces una ráfaga y después te pasa eso, la ráfaga ascendiente. Así que yo te aconsejo de practicarla con R2 primero. Y eso tiene que ver con el sipeo, nada más. Lo más difícil es el sipeo donde te aprovechas al oponente, así. Es lo más difícil porque la última ráfaga debe ser tirada desde esta distancia. Y después hay que saber cuando puedes tirar ráfaga y entrar por un combo. Lo haces con las flechas también. No me siento muy confiable en hacerlo con las flechas, pero sí, se puede hacer. Ahora estoy intentando con las flechas y sí, no sale tan mal. Pero yo creo que con el análogo se puede hacer muy más preciso. Puedo calcular mucho más bien la distancia y cosas así. Mira. Cuando vas a practicar el chipeo hay que intentar una cosa. Por ejemplo, cuando vas a quedarte con el chipeo para aprovechar al oponente, la última ráfaga intenta de conectarla con tu golpe de combo. Así sabes que es un buen chipeo y que tu oponente no se puede escapar de ninguna manera. Así que el indicador de combo debería ayudar. Gotenks 3 come PG. La fortuna è che ho preso Gotenks per iniziare, possiamo passare subito a Gotenks 3 così ti posso far vedere. Senti, è un PG che a me piace un sacco. In tutti i picchiaduro ho sempre amato personaggi tipo con i capelli lunghi e che fossero più bassi del normale, no? Perché mi ricordano esattamente come ero io quando ho iniziato a giocare a Tenkaichi. Cioè io sono una persona più bassa del normale e ho i capelli un po' più lunghi. Portavo capelli molto lunghi negli anni passati, però adesso li ho dovuti tagliare per questioni di sopravvivenza, oserei dire. Quindi, non lo so, esteticamente a me Gotenks piace proprio tanto. Dammi un solo secondo che prendo il ventilatore e lo accendo perché, porca miseria, si muore di caldo. Ok, dicevo, senti, Gotex come PG ha tante cose carine, per esempio i suoi Key Blast sono molto più precisi delle sue altre forme, quindi non so, come stavo facendo vedere prima il cipeo viene molto meglio. Però ha un piccolo problema, nel senso che non ha scelte di fronte. Tu non puoi connettere il cannone che hai con Gotenks, e quindi devi andare per forza di intrusione, col rush, come dicono in latinamente. Quanto ai danni, sinceramente non ricordo, ma dovrebbe avere buoni danni in realtà. Proviamo a 310, mi rimangio quello che ho detto. Sono danni un po' più bassi della media. In più non capisco questa cosa, mi sembra 1160, mi sembra che Gotenks base faccia più danni con le raffiche. Uff! Sì, Gotenks base fa più danno. E credo solo in combo non faccia più del 5220. Credo che Gotenks Super Saiyan sia quello che faccia più danno di tutti. 5210, no, non è vero. Quindi delusione Gotenks 3. Per carità è un ottimo personaggio, divertente, non se la cava malissimo, ma Gotenks base è di gran lunga il più forte per via dell'after image. Gotenks base è il mio favorito dello Gotenks. E lo puedo entender bene se está grossísimo. Yo diría que está muy cerca de los top tiers. Sino que si aprendes a hacer movimientos como el rebote, ese movimiento sería así, buen top tier. Okay, Merlin asked me before, you seem to like Vegito very much. What makes him so good? Okay, Vegito is probably my favorite character to play in this game. By favorite, I don't mean that I'm the strongest when using Vegito. I feel the strongest when using Vegito, I meant to say. Sorry, my health is dropping very badly. I got a cold, so you can hear me sometimes sneezing and stuff whatsoever. Base Vegito is the funniest character in my opinion. I always have a good time when I use Base Vegito, and he's very close to top tiers, so I can also use him in real matches. I think I used him in tournaments in the past years. But basically what makes Vegito so good is the damage. We can see with a full rush combo from behind that it deals 5800 of damage when the average is 55, which is insane. And having his Ki Cannon to the third choice allows him to have a very damaging combo with just one safe choice. 7300 of damage, it's like Cell's damage, but Cell has to do Blaster Wave and Flying Kicks. Vegito only needs Ki Cannon. So, very good. Also, his Scatter Finger Beam is a very strong -1 move. You can set up Scatter Finger Beams immediately after the throw. This is a very powerful -1 setup. As you can see, Scatter Finger Beam forces on the ground, and I'm able to go for Giant Throw and another Scatter Finger Beam. Since the move only costs 2, this is actually something that could happen in real matches, and I like it so much. Of course, you can count up all the variations you have from the throw, because you're not forced to go for that setup in particular. You have thousands of variations in order to get even more damage. I think the best one is with the Charger Key. For example, you go for the throw, Charger Key, you wait for the animation to end, you don't do any other cancel, and you go for that, and it's kind of a life bar gone. Insane. Sadly, he doesn't have flying kicks, so in order to create a combo including the Scatter Finger Beams, you have to take some risks. For example, if you're in front, you go for the full rush, Ki Cannon, you move to a charger attack, and you go for this. This is one of the ways you can set up for the Scatter Finger Beam. Another way is maybe when you're from behind, you have Ki Cannon, and you go for Lift Strike combo. Maybe A double ascending ki blast is enough to place yourself at the right spot for -1 scatter finger picks. Unrelated question. Does Gocciole make top tier biscotti in Italy? Of course. They are fucking amazing. Amazing question, babe. I love you. I definitely didn't expect that. Shame if you haven't had that. Are you joking? I hope. Ah, Vegeta is so funny, by the way. Also, Vegeta has a very good matchup against some of the top tier characters like Broly or just Broly, I guess. What about Super Saiyan Vegeta then? Is he any good? Super Saiyan Vegeta is complicated to explain. Because what makes him so good is the melee, basically, and the movement. I don't know if you're aware about it, but there are 6 levels of free dash speed in the game. Okay? And the higher the level, the fastest will be your character, of course. We are talking about base Vegeta that has a level 3 free dash movement, which is below average. The average character has level 4. And level 4 allows you to have some defensive setups against the zoning characters like Madan. Madan being a top tier and Vegeta not having level 4 movement, but level 3, is a huge weak point for Vegeta actually. So Madan is a very good matchup against Vegeta because of that. If I had the second controller, I could show you some of these setups I'm talking about, but yeah. Super Saiyan Vegeta has level 4, so he doesn't suffer from those same setups that much. But it's also true that not having an abusable Blasto makes it really hard for a character to be a top tier, unless you have a very strong melee setups. If you think about Kid Buu, especially for Gogeta, they can be considered top tiers without any problems because they have so much disgusting setups in the melee, and also the damage is very high. When we talk about Super Saiyan Vegeta, we talk about a character that does a lot of damage, 60 hundreds damage with a full rush combo from behind, but his melee is inconsistent. We are talking about his melee hits that will whiff very often. As you can see, right now I whiffed my third how is that called? My third kick from the secondary melee rush because I was slightly off axis. And that's so inconsistent that there is not a proper way to prevent that. I always try to delay my melee rush after the step-in attack. Boom! I delayed it and seems like to be more accurate, but as you can see, the next one immediately whiffed, so it's amusing. Vegito Ki Cannon, I'm talking about base Vegeta of course, it's way more manageable. I mean, it whiffs very often too, but there are certain setups that you can do in order to not to make it whiff. It's way easier, by the way. And one very good thing that this Vegito has is a very particular combo that you can do with normal Ki Cannon, like this, fully charged Ki Cannon, and you can connect a Beam Sword Slash. Doesn't matter if your opponent tries to wake up or not. If done with proper timing, this should hit the opponent no matter what. And of course, being a 4-hit Blasto, I think 4 or 5, this forces on the ground and you have some very dirty setups. So the base combo should be like this. Of course, if you try to combo this, your combo counter should be way higher and you can't apply the rule of the 10 hits on the ground and have a comfortable ground game. Yeah. It's such a shame because his melee is so good. Also, his after image strike, Altian Circle, I guess. Yeah, his after image strike can be very good against certain characters, but you have to know when to use it. I see a lot of players going for after image strike preemptively, in the sense that let's say they are playing against C17. They see C17 has some power balls ready to use, and they preemptively go for the after image strike. But in my opinion, that's not the way to use that. You force the melee with Vegeta. You know, his stronger point is the melee, so you try to force it, and then you go for after image strike only the moment you need that. For example, C17 escapes your melee, tries to make a combo, and when it sets up for the power balls, boom, you go for the after image strike, you punish. Let's say you go behind him, you play syncing your buttons, you know, slowing down the punches a lot. So if your opponent tries an EBW, your after image strike completely ignores the EBW and you get thousands of damage. That's the only way I could use Vegeta in a real environment, but I'm not fully convinced of this character in the competitive state. Also because you use base Vegeta as a secondary anti-Giants character, and Super Vegeta isn't that good against the Giants set. I'm not fully convinced. I may be wrong, of course. I don't have the competitive experience of a Latin American player that could answer to you. God bless me. That could answer to you way more in a more appropriate way. One of my favorite characters is Majin Vegeta because of the damage, but he has so bad combos. What do you think about him? If I remember correctly, he doesn't even have that good damage. Sadly, he's one of the worst Vegetas. You know, the kit you need in order to have a very strong character basically relies on good movement, good ki blasts, and abusable blasts, basically. Whether they are -1 or not. And when one of these things misses, then you have to compensate with the other two being extremely overpowered. If I remember correctly, Majin Vegeta movement is level 5, which is decent. More than decent, actually. And let's see about the damage. Oh, the damage is very good, actually. Nice. I think only Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta does more damage. And actually, its combos are pretty good, but I think Vegeta needs some flying kicks in order to make pressure. The thing that Ki Cannon connects in front opens up for a lot of safer mix-ups. So it's not to be underestimated. His melee may not be that bad. If I remember correctly, he should have some sort of RRCs from behind in order to further increase his damage. But the point is that his melee is good but not OP. His movement is good but not OP. And he doesn't have a proper blast use. So it can be an A tier, maybe. Or B plus tier, in my opinion. A tiers are usually better than Majin Vegeta. He doesn't have proper blast firepower. What emulator do you use? Dolphin 5.0.11.824 is the proper version that you need to play Tenkaichi at its finest. So sad, I really like that he's stronger in melee. I would suggest you to learn Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, which the more I play him, the more I think he's the strongest Vegeta. I'll show you some cool setups with him. Okay, so the problem with this Vegeta is that he doesn't have big damage, 5100s, and we know this is slightly lower than normal, and we need to fix that, right? So we need to find a way in order to increase his damage the safest way possible. Sgravato page. Oh, il mio amico acciaio furioso. Come stai, impare? Io sto raffreddatissimo, porcaccia, la miseriaccia. Dicevo, okay, as I was saying, we need to find a way in order to increase the damage. Tutto bene, impare? Tu che succede? No, mi sono raffreddato. Tutto qua. When we go for his safest choices, this is the best way to deal damage, and it's very low damage, of course. So some players, in order to increase damage, go for a sending key after his flying kicks. and try to end up like this. But you get no extra damage, literally. Only 300 damage is not enough. And this is the way you increase his damage. You go for flying kicks and you go for regular ki, as you can see. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. Like this. If you can loop this kind of combos, you see now his damage is so good. But you have a drawback in order to do that. You waste a lot more ki. That is worth because you can have some very nasty -1 setups. Also, from the throw, nobody knows that, but if you do a deep dash then a late cancel, here you have a -1 setup, which is very reliable. Because it's very unexpected because of his weird rhythm. So you can use this at your advantage. Also from charger attacks, if you delay your following Dragon Dash a bit, you need to understand when it's the proper timing to stop and go for this. I don't think this was a -1, but I can grant you it's possible to place a -1 here. And of course you have all those fancy setups with vortex dashes or whatsoever. Generally, if you aim to place up a proper spot for a -1 blast 2, you should go for this no matter what, because you can move around, you can dash out, you can change your timing in a shitload way. Ora ti saluto, a dopo cara. And as you can see, you can get very creative with the combos. Wow, the last one missed. Okay. One other thing you can do in order to improve your damage is the RRC. As you can see. RRC just consists in stopping your melee and starting it again with a very precise timing that makes the combo counter not break. It's very hard because you have very few active frames actually. But once you master it with this Vegeta, you get another very huge boost in damage. Because let's imagine this is the maximum damage without any ki. 5600, which is very low, we saw that. And let's try with the RRCs. Of course, I'm not able to do that when I need the most. Oh, here we get it. And as you can see, it's already a massive improvement in damage. Without any ki, of course. So you should go for this kind of setup. First you go for an RRC, and then you try a spot for your ki blast in order to go. And the ki blast play, by the way, has to be properly mastered. I'm missing those ki blasts a lot. As you can see, it's very hard to play this character. And the strongest things are from behind. Top tiers usually have a lot of good tools in front of the opponent, because that's the most common situation you will have to face in real fights with equal strength opponents or even stronger opponents. So A tier, but not top tier. Not a single Vegeta can be considered top tier in my opinion. Is Magic Vegeta any good? Ho risposto prima a questa domanda, magari puoi scrollare la live se ti va. That combo please. Nah, in pratica non ci vuole niente. When for you it's hard, I guess it's next to impossible. No, I'm not that good in terms of execution actually. So, I guess you just have to grind the practice mode. Scusa se esisto, non pare. E se voi proviamo delle death combo da modalità pratica che non servono a niente in match reali. Proviamo con nuova share. Anche se vai sul mio canale trovi proprio un video di death combo reali con Marcello. Ti giro rottissimo. Ho sbagliato, quindi devo rifare tutto. Saludos para mi amigo Sergio. No sé quién eres, pero ya te quiero, amigo. ¿Cómo anda, King? Okay, we made a death combo, yay! Okay. I can't get my hands on a decent controller for emulator, so I'm still playing on PS2. Get the PlayStation 2 adapter. In the very hard scenario there will be any more tournaments in the future, the major tournaments are held on PlayStation 2, so you will find yourself very comfortable with the PlayStation 2 controller master. Es que Page es muy bueno. Nah, amigo, soy pete. Top 1 of world. Ah, I would like it so much. I can't get the Z counter to work reliably. Well, the secret for Z counter is just finding easy attacks in order to make Z counters. For example, you can see stylish players doing Z counters on the step-in attack, and I don't think it's the best option, let's say like that, because you can change the timing in a shitload of manners, and it's not that productive. I like to place my Z counters on attacks that I know my opponent is not gonna change their rhythm. For example, the 50, pam, this one. And yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. I can have some AI matches in order to show you that it's way more reliable to train these types of Z counters instead of the obvious stylish Z counters. The other secret in order to have a good Z counter defense is to find yourself multiple spots for Z counters. You shouldn't rely on one single Z counter spot, because once you fail that, what you are gonna do. So try and find yourself multiple and easy to catch spots. Let's say a full rush, so 5 times square, intrusive attack, another 5 times square. I can try and find 3 main spots here, which are the 5th hit, the intrusive attack, yes, I still try it, even if it's very hard, and the first attack after the intrusive attack. That's, in my opinion, the best way in order to Z counter any melee. And of course, if they go for blaster wave, flying kick, the first hit after any of the rushing techniques should also be good. Let's say I play against Trunks. Okay. I'm just playing AI to show you. I should be able to get some nice Z counter against Trunks. Trunks is one of the easiest top tier to Z counter because his rhythm is very predictable. And of course, I failed my first attempt. Okay. Let's try to have him hitting me. As you can see, the 5th hit, in my opinion, is way more reliable. This is one of the spots. Okay, now the AI is playing very weird. Igual pueden lentearte el rush. Sí, eso es lo que estaba diciendo antes. La contra en el rush me parece muy débil por eso. Okay, I had enough fun. Let's see if the AI punches me. Oh, I missed the Z counter. It looks so easy when the AI does it all the time. Ah. Uh-oh, I'm dead. Seems becky. Oh no, I didn't see the what. Vedo una challenge, un match senza pugni, solo presa e blast. Cazzo, mi chiamo Nicholas. Scusa, chi blast li posso fare? Perché la risposta poi viene in automatico se mi dici che con il blast lo posso fare. Ah, oh, ma che sta a dire? Ah, oh. Benissimo. E allora si va. No square challenge. Let's go. Ma perché la dobbiamo fare facile? Facciamola difficile. Un personaggio che c'ha una barra in più, vai. Trunks y 7 son los mejores en mi opinión. Cell es el mejor. Por lejos. Oh no. Qui a barra levata. Buona. Via via. Dai. Oh no. Oh oh. Oh. Questo lo posso usare, dai. Oh, grateful. Oh no, ho panciato. No, mannaggia. Gli automatismi. La devo rifare. I can't describe how happy I am to see you back, grateful. Maybe if you would still play Tenkaichi, it would be even better. If you decided to go for 2D DBZ games. Uh-oh. Ok. Ma poi anche deflette se te va, eh. Ok. Ok, altro po' di danni. Buona. Buona. Questo non conta perché era in creazione sonica. Succhiamo le palle, 3 deaths di merda. Oh no. Ah, le prese le posso fare. Quindi posso triggerare il Wild Sense. E pulirlo con la presa, mamma mia. Più forte giocatore della storia. No, non è morto. Vabbè. Is Future Gohan any good? Sadly not, dai. No, no, dai, vale. Ci vorrebbe pure che non valesse. Olè. Ok, let me explain to my friend Merlin why Future Gohan isn't any good. I will analyze both forms, even if you didn't ask for that. But I like to give these kind of explanations. Where's Future Gohan? Oh, I am stupid. Hercule and Babidi are the best ones. I hardly doubt that. Also, have you ever considered trying an Iron Man challenge in BT3 to torture yourself, of course? I like torturing myself, but I don't know about any Iron Man challenges. What are you talking about? Okay, let's talk about Future Gohan. He has a very good melee kit, and that's it. He doesn't have any other good thing. Movement is, I think, level 3 or 4. It's very average. Nothing that particularly stands out. Key damage is very low. Damage in general, I don't remember. Oh, it's good. Good damage. Perché non ha connesso combo? Ok. Ah. Ah, ma solo due, ok. So you like CBT? Oh, I like it a lot. Okay, so I just had to make a little recap for future gore. Bad Blaster. First of all, Super Explosive Wave sucks. Because in order to make it work, you have to be very close to the opponent. As you can see. It seems good because it forces on the ground, but you don't have any follow-ups. So, what are you gonna do? Damage, yeah, is pretty good, but nothing extraordinary. Super Saiyan Adult Gohan, Super Saiyan Future Gohan is already more interesting. This thing is super interesting. It's a very rare choice, which is the Blaster Wave at first choice. And this tracks the opponent a lot. This is super good. Also, if I remember correctly, he has a very high damage. Yeah, indeed. 5800. Wow. Movement is slightly faster. And this Blast 2 is better. It only costs 3. And does a shitload of damage. So, for any guard break, it's the perfect punish. Forces on the ground. Also, we have the strongest barrier in the game. It doesn't matter, it only costs 2. It's about his recovery frames that are very weird, so you can always do barrier into character switch. And the max power speaks for itself. Sadly, the max power is actually not that good, unless you want to look these kind of things. Because you don't have any good blasters to place in a combo, of course. But if you have max power and you go, for example, for Explosive Wave Punishment, yeah, it's good. Do something like that, and you deal a lot of damage. So yeah. Also, the key flanking is way stronger with this Gohan. I'm not very good at the triple key flanking. Oh yeah, here I got it. But once you master this, this is way stronger than his base form. Okay, the Iron Man challenge is when you play with every character in the roster and you start from the very first character and move to the last one, but you don't move to the next character unless you win. And if you lose, you restart from the beginning. So to win, you literally have to win with every character without taking one loss. Well, it doesn't seem something impossible to do, unless you tell me there are very specific components to beat. Like, if I have to play against the CPU and I have to play a mirror match for every character, I find it very easy, actually. Also, again, I'm sorry if I'm continuously sneezing or just stuffing my nose. It's impossible to live for me these days. Super C17 top tier? No. Sadly not, but it's very close to be a top tier. No, it's not really a CPU thing. Oh, now I see that. That's kind of hard, but it depends on the opponent, of course. It's like a challenge you do against real players. Yeah, that makes it way harder, indeed. Do you think that now with the new advances of the game, Arale is still a playable character? Of course. Arale has a lot to say in the current meta. It's still very good. I have my air conditioner on at 18 degrees Celsius. Wow, you really like cold, huh? I'm willing to get sick for the memes. Oh. Okay, the biggest problem with Arale not being a super top tier is inability to fly. But for every other thing, she is. Let's say you want to use this, for example. The most common setup is this, throw into ping, and this is very hard to escape. But in the current meta, people will just EBW no matter what. So you have to find another way. But I want to show you that other than the regular step-in attacks, you have way more options. Like you can do a ground slash, and it's completely guaranteed. As you can see, the combo counter doesn't break, so you can't directional block it. Also, his regular choice would be rolling hammer, and this is also good. But the strongest thing comes when you get from behind with the secondary melee rush. You can chain this, and this is inescapable. Even double L1 doesn't work here. BBW, I mean. Non posso. No? Sì. Sì, sì, sì. Ok. 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 Sorry about that. Let's say you punish an opponent with this. Okay, this is not that uncommon because you have to think of which situations you're gonna do this. You can do that in front, and this is already a spectacular thing. Let's imagine you're playing against a blocking opponent. Let's say I'm playing against the CPU, okay? You see? I tricked my opponent to a block, and I was able to get into the secondary melee rush in order to place the ping, and this is amazing. Also, don't forget about his stone setups. For example, let's say you're playing against someone who is blocking. You should find yourself in this distance whenever they block your stone, and you can do a very peculiar dash in order to get behind them, and it's very hard to manage. This is the dash. Also, another thing you have to consider when playing Arale is that your health is more important than opponent's health. And you can see a lot of good Arale players, when they put their opponent to yellow or red bar, they of course play for the life bar. It would be stupid not to do that. Effective. But the key is that whenever you do a throw or make your opponent fly away, you have all the time in the world to make the excited and recover a lot of time. And that makes her so good. I still play Arale in these days. I play Arale to play 1 versus 5 against low-rated opponents. She's a machine. Also, you have to consider that Arale is not a very common character, and this only favors her. Using uncommon characters can only favor you. I want you to notice the base damage, which is huge. Definitely a top tier. Not the strongest top tier in the game, but definitely a top tier. Hi Paige, how is it going? How is Screw Trident? Welcome. Glad to have you here. This is also a very good setup in order to have a ping on the portrait of the left strike combo. You have to find those forcing situations where the opponent cannot double L1, for one reason or not. Here the opponent is still doing a defensive animation, so double L1 is possible. But from here, for example, the opponent is not being hit, so you can effectively use this thing. And also for the left strike combo. Since you are hitting the opponent, he cannot ascend or descend fast enough, and he will get hit. Which are the best base form characters? Oh, that's a nice question. I think Trunks, C17, Kidbo, and Noah Sherman. Yeah. These literally are the top tiers in the base form, not transformed ones. You can play around these 4 characters. Qual è il PG che può counterare Arale? Broly. Tutti credono che sia il contrario, ma in realtà Broly fa il culo ad Arale. Oh, Barter non è un top tier. Yo creo que Barter no es cerca de los... Está muy cerca de los tops, pero no es top. Barter è molto più forte di quello che si crede. Io stesso in passato lo credevo molto più scarso, però in realtà è veramente fastidioso come personaggio. Barter è un altro ottimo matchup contro Arale. Magia residuo, molto forte. Barter ha dei setup interessanti. Il mio preferito è questo qua. Se solo mi riuscisse. Oh no. Però è possibile. Ah! Sorry for the screen. I'll try it again. Oh yeah. No! Once you master this is a very good setup to have in your arsenal. Oh, that's it. Literally, you don't even have to do the step in. Anche lui può fare presa -1, non gliene frega meno di un cazzo. Per non contare poi che da tutti gli attacchi caricati può fare questo. Mine should set up very strong, very effective. Oh no. Vabbè. El problema que los jugadores tienen con Barter es que se desesperan. Porque ven que le pega muy rápido, le hace muchos golpes, hace combos muy largos. Pero mira, estoy pegando desde 10 minutos y solo hice el daño que Trunks hace en 5 segundos. Otra cosa muy importante es entender cómo y cuándo utilizar a explotar su barra, el L1. Porque todos en Latinoamérica, pum 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 pam, L1, acá. 6 golpes, el L1 te va a sacar un montón de daño, ¿no? No es así que funciona. Hay que esperar. Porque si sacas el L1 ahí hay 27 golpes, te va a sacar solo 2500 de daños. Así que puedes intentar de defenderte normalmente hasta ese punto. Y si de verdad no lo logras, ¡pum! L1. Pero en Latinoamérica solo hacen L1 y pegan. Realmente se tiene poca atención entre el aspecto defensivo y el aspecto estratégico de la defensa. I'm bad. Otra cosa muy buena que tiene el booter es que, ok, le encajas las pelotas, tienes la máxima potencia garantizada. Y por fin haces un poco más de daño, creo. No, ni en pedo. Personaje muy sobrevalorado. Solo funciona contra los que siempre presionan el EU, en mi opinión. No lo dudo que en Argentina sea considerado top tier. Todos juegan solo puro LU. Es cuestión de usarlo bien. Con la gara puedes espaldearlo fácil. La cosa es la defensa de burst y de quien lo utilice, obvio. Eso creo que sea para todos los personajes, ¿no crees? Pero la verdad que Burter no tiene buenas estadísticas. Ma sbaglio fa sempre lo step indietro quando fa le sfere. No, da qua no, per esempio. Quindi diretta le sfere, quindi te ne sbatti il cazzo assolutamente. Can you show how to use this team? Oh. Other very interesting setups. What are your favorite 3 non-meta characters and why? Base Vegeta, and I already explained why. Except for Vegeta. Oh, this makes it so harder to answer. I like Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. He's very funny. He's a complete character after all. And I need to think 2 other characters. Wow. This is so hard. I think one of the Piccolos. I like all the 3 Piccolos. The early Piccolo, the end Piccolo, and the Demon King Piccolo. They are really funny. Although I think the Demon King Piccolo is the strongest. Along with End Piccolo. And maybe one other favorite character of mine should be indeed Super C17, but I don't use him that much. I brought my mind to only like top tiers because, yeah, they are needed. Top level gameplay. That's a really sad thing about Tenkaichi, yeah. But we have to deal with that. Every fighting game has it. Tenkaichi is no exception. Sorry for the coughing. Of course, I need to unstuff my nose again. Could Super C17 be better than regular C17? It depends on the matchups. When you're playing against the Super Saiyan 2 Adult Gohan, which is called Madan Gohan, Super C17 is the perfect counter pick because he has level 6 movement, very strong melee, and he can absorb the Madan, so he completely deletes the blocking Madan pressure that Madan can create. Base C17 has level 3 dash movement, and that makes him so weak against the Madan. So in my opinion, in that particular case, Super C17 is definitely better than C17. Thanks for your answers, Master. I gotta keep it up. Oh, thanks to you. Okay, so now let's show some Super C17 tactics. I don't remember how much damage he deals, but it's quite a damage. Nah, it's low. But if I remember correctly, yeah, his Ki Blasts are quite damaging. So parabam, parabam. And you get good damage, yeah. So it's something that you can deal with. Oh, also, his semi-flanking is so good. So go for flying kicks. When you hit the flying kicks, Remember, it's very important the opponent doesn't block your flanking. When you get this, you get very easy semi-flanking. Also from the lift strike combo. Wow, I'm so bad. Let's try to reposition in a proper spot. Okay. From here, for example. Yeah, and as you can see, this is a lot of damage. Also for his moves. This one is a simple auto vanish move, but deals so much damage, so you can consider the fact to save your key bars in order to, for example, recover an explosive wave. Woohoo! And punish with that, because it forces on the ground and you have a very strong pressure on the ground. Also, don't forget you have key flanking, which is very good. And from here, if you take the proper distance, you can set up a -1 Gatling, which is incredibly damaging. It's not that bad as a character. Also, there are some situations where you don't have key and you break the guard from your opponent. Go for this, go for the pump up, put yourself from the back and watch the damage. Top 10 characters in the game. In the description you can find the Italian Discord, and there I put a tier list. You can just check the first 10 characters on that tier list. I'm sorry if I don't make a longer answer, because that's only because it's a question that people ask me so many times. Oof. Comunque dovresti mettere Streamlabs con i comandi messaggi spam. Ma non mi va, cioè non ci trovo niente di male. Quelle cose secondo me sono utili quando hai una cosa come 100 spettatori, ti fanno tutti e 100 la stessa domanda. Ma per una volta a stream che mi fa la stessa domanda non penso ci sia problemi. Alright, I forgot one very important thing about Super C17. His RRC. Don't forget about this RRC. As you can see. Wow. I can't count my hits. No! Fuck me. And as you can see, with one RRC, damage increases a lot. I never knew he had an RRC. RRCs are very different between NTSC and PAL. Maybe he doesn't on the NTSC version. What I noticed is that on NTSC, a lot of characters don't have an RRC. It's never the opposite. Last video was great for sure. Oh, Vegeta against the top tiers, yeah, thank you very much. Okay. Time to have some AI fights. So entertaining to see it all come together. Oh, nice. I was thinking about making live streams where I teach the game from scratch, from zero to maybe have a complete understanding of the game, but it's very hard to do that in live streams actually. Use Goku Inicio! How can I not use him after you named that way? Let's play early Goku against Trunks, let's go. No, it's a too weak of a top tier. Pretty sad. Which map should I go for, guys? Let's go Penguin Village, so grateful is happy. Have him fight Piccolo Initiative. The next one. Pianzan. Wow, nice accuracy. Ooh. Nice, really. Let's see if I can do that. Of course I failed miserably. I should block that. Ah, I'm the best. Cool. Wow, nice one. When you charge a square and hit someone, how do you vanish directly to them? It's called perfect mesh. You have to release a square at a very particular timing. You know that when you charge an attack, your character starts flashing. You should find the exact frame before the character flashing and release it at the very particular frame. Page, tu host favorito de los juegos de Dragon es Ultimate Tenkaichi. Sí, sí. Todas las hosts están perfectas en ese juego del demonio. Ese juego es un orto, pero las músicas están... Training mode be like. How do you teleport Death Beam if you already hit your block? You have to be blocking from at least 1 second. Then while you're blocking the Death Beams, you release a circle and you repress it very fast. Try to do that corresponding to the very last Death Beams so you don't get hit by any remaining Death Beams. Yeah, let's go for the triple one. Boom! Wow. This is a punish? No. Fortunately. Very good AI doing AI thing. Oh, he has an RC. I forgot about that. I can't properly see him to sell anymore. I don't know why. What do you think about Dabura? Oh, very nice character. He's very annoying to fight against. Oh no! Another triple one, let's go. Dabura has probably one of the strongest blasters in the game, which is his Evil Flame, and after Image Strike, very good combo set. Sadly, his weak points are that he's very slow, talking about movement, and his first melee hit is quite slow, so he has a hard time punishing characters like Nova, Barter, and Kid Buu. Viv, if I remember correctly, asked me to play against Piccolo Inizio. Let's change the map. Which map should I choose, guys? Oh, Spirit of use space. Okay, so the first choice was Room of Spirit and Time. Next one will be space, and the next one after space will be the Glacier. Oh fuck, I'm so bad. Triple kick, let's go! Ah, I'm so bad. Random stutters. How many hours do you think you'd have in this game if it had a counter like Steam? What do you mean by counter, by the way? Ah, an hour counter, okay. A timer whatsoever, something like that. I don't exactly know. Because I'm not a consistent player. I stop, then I start playing again, hours and hours, then I stop, then I start again. And this is the period where I started again, so for some months I'm gonna be playing a lot of Tenkaichi. Uh-oh. Oh no. Double full 7. Oh, I failed my flanking. It would have been a nice 7. No! Tell me, Vivi, is this all Pasino, Tumad, or Umar? It's incredible, Mako, that are years that you say always the same thing. Solar into melee on the front, yeah, talk to yourselves. Fuck this throw. I knew there was another one coming. Fuck you, Victor. Huh? This was Simon paralysis. Wait. I should kill him with one combo, maybe? Yes. Okay, so just other characters for the next challenge. Hercule against the 5 red potaras, hee hee! Nice aligning. Look, I'm 0 annihilated. Stop and blast. Wow! Stronger than the average Italian. Page annihilated. Meet the Goku Super Saiyan. Okay, I need also an opponent, I guess. I don't know. No, fuck me. World Tournament stage. Oh my god. Another throw. Also, Mako's request. Right, Kiddo. So I should use Susia and Goku against Kibu. Wow. Not an easy matchup. And the other map was space, I guess. After is Acrylic's the best player in both games. Sure he is. Oh wow, I'm so slow. Took the piano, I guess, Acrylic. Fuck me. He also has an RC, let's go! Damage! Fuck me. I messed up everything. Fuck me! I messed up. It was a key cannon. Oh, I'm on the bottom. Wow. Wow. You should try and finish off a fight with a trophy plus transformation. I don't know if it's possible when the fight is ended. Oh guys, I'm dying. No way. Ooh. Fuck me. Ah. Okay. EBWs even from the AI at the very last HP. Suck my dick, kiddo. Oh yeah, let's go. Fuck. Let's go. He should be dead. If I don't mess up, maybe. Is Bardock good? Sadly not. Oh, he was one of my favorite characters to play. I stopped playing him because I evolved my gameplay not to be combos only. Ah, fuck, I pressed cross. Which one's good? Only if you de-transform him. I'm too lazy to turn this thing. How is your 18? Of course I'm the best 18 in the world. Not even a question to me. By the way, last fight guys, then I have to go, sadly. It was a nice test, I need to solve the Chad problem. Ha, damn it. No, I want to play 18. Oh, I'm not allowed to pick World Tour stage. Ah, damn it. Such a shame. So unfortunate. Damn it. I should pick a proper stage. So unlucky. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Vortex dash. Italian strats. I knew she had some kind of analysis. Not only I've messed up the blaster, I've also used the wrong blaster. Oh, I couldn't move there. Fuck. Wow. Dirty boy. C18 damage is so low. I vanished. Oh, come on, I made that vanish. Oh, this Super C17 is Italian, by the way. 5 side steps. He's clearly meshing now. Watch this. No! I wanted to do a double one at least. Oh, please stop punching! Backstep into perfect smash. No perfect smash. Oh, I can't evade this fucking bitch. Ah! Damn it. Move, 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 move. Why I was punching? Oh, I pressed square by error. Oh, damn it. I didn't remember it was so hard to fight against C17, by the way. By far the best AI for a lot of time. Oh, reset. I will take it. Oh, I'm so sorry. I reset 3 times against you, bitch. Just the answer I was expecting. Excellent. No controller chain. Is keyboard considered a controller? Suck it. Okay, can I hit that? Oh, that was so good. Such a good map awareness. Free flame. Of course I messed up. Of course. Why no deflect? Teclado haters can only look forward to miserable lives. I tried it, and then failed. The lesson is never try. Boom. 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 Oh, oh, boom. 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 Perfect! CPU equals a skill. Suck it. Uh-oh. Let's see if I can do some advanced movements. Let's go! Giochi su PS2 e su emulatore. Emulatore Dolphin, l'emulatore della Wii. Sto usando un pad PS4 configurato come sarebbe configurato un pad PS2. Dovrebbe essere auto vanish. Nice. No! Non smetterla di parare preventivamente. No, peccato. Quindi vai. Sì. Sì. Luca. Prova un'altra presa. Ma che palle. Cazzo, i backstep super evasivi. Niente. Vortex dash. Teleport. Perfetto, let's go. Di nuovo. Oh, peccato. Oppa. Ah. Che cosa? Sono rilassato un attimo. Wow, mi traccia quando scendo, porca miseria. Page, you like los polos hermanos? Los pollos hermanos. Proviamo una -1. Sì, era -1. Forza. Era punizione questo. Ma porca miseria. Più di merda. Damn it. Parere su C18. Se avesse più danni sarebbe un top tier assolutamente. C'ha un kit meraviglioso. Animazioni ottime. Key blast ottimi. Però veramente poco danno. Pochissimo. Su tutto. Guardate che flanking. Guardate più forte la storia. Luca. Ah! Non ho difeso proprio. Am I out now? Okay, if you want to wait 2 minutes, I'm gonna stop the stream so you can watch until the end. Well, 1 minute. I enjoyed this stream. Thank you. I'm gonna do some bullshit. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Yeah. Appunto, basta aspettare la palla. Nice. Last one, guys. I'm gonna try Kid Buu against the top tiers. 1 versus 5 to end the job. Gonna fully focus, so if I don't talk or speak or anything, you know why. Quale personaggio che ti diverte di più? Veget base. All'inizio della live ne ho parlato più ampiamente, anche se in inglese. Se vuoi puoi scrollare la live verso l'inizio e informarti lì. Giuseppe Gullotta, non ti ho mai visto sul canale, benvenuto. Magari sì, hai seguito altri video e non hai commentato, però. Chi c'era qua? Madan e 17 se non sbaglio, sì. No. Ok. Let's go. And to end this up in great style, The map of the champions. Land at the night. Missed the punch there. I'm messing up a lot of stuff. Oh yeah. Ho trovato qualche tuo video quest'estate completamente a caso e da allora mi hai conquistato. Grazie. In descrizione trovi il Discord italiano, puoi venire a farti due chiacchiere con me quando vuoi lì. No person smash, probably. Suka. Okay, this wasn't too shabby. I basically have a full health against 3 characters. Should do that. Boost too often. That was a stupid move by me. Oh, I tried an LFC and I succeeded. No! Fuck this video. I took a shit maker damage. Wow! It was so close. Let's go. No! Ah. This sucks. Why didn't it work? What happened to anyone? Yep. Simon Gay, concordo. Mi piace prendere il cazzo al sottoscritto. Ma l'avevo anche già fatta la combo aerea, che scelta di merda era. Simon Gay, il pubblico parla e dice verità. Luppiamo un po', dai. Whee. Whee. Come on. Move, move, move. Ah, fuck off. Italian C17. No! Non ho manco preso il meno uno. Fanculo. Odio me stesso. Muoviti, porco il demonio. Che palle. Di nuovo. Let me make just a save state. Okay. Cipeo. Let's go. This was nice. Wow, they're coming just in time. Fuck me. No. It was a big risk. Wow, when did he activate that? How could I miss that? No. I'm doing the random stuff, really. Nice punish. Oh, I lost a bar. Fuck. Fuck. Missing everything. And of course my K-Blast whiffs for no reason from 0 distance. I have this. Just forgot about that. Oh. Okay, now I need a spot to cleverly use the sleep. Ah. Again, and here we go. Fuck. I should kill. Yeah. Ah, this is so bad. How evasive is that shit, by the way? Come on, vanish. Oh. Okay. Another one. Wow, what a finish. Okay, I'm pretty satisfied with that. Prova a fare la combo Spopovic-Babidi. Cioè, vi volete far perdere per forza. Che è Spopovic? Vabbè ragazzi, io devo staccare. È stato un piacere. Come sempre, supportivi al 10.000%. Io vi ringrazio di essere stati con me. E ci vediamo alla prossima.